The defiant king, Ameh Oboni Atta of Igala, the Igala Kingdom, early 20th century, and British colonial Nigeria. The rise of a king, the royal court of Igala. The stage is set to depict the royal court of the Igala Kingdom. Traditional music plays softly in the background. The throne of the Atta is prominent, adorned with symbols of power. Courtiers and chiefs are gathered. In the heart of the Igala Kingdom, where the Niger River flows with the tales of ancient times, a new Atta ascended the throne. Ameh Oboni, a man of great wisdom and courage, was chosen by the ancestors to lead his people. Ameh Oboni, dressed in regal traditional attire, enters the court and takes his place on the throne. The chiefs and courtiers bow in respect. Chief, may the reign of Atta Ameh Oboni be long and prosperous. May the gods bless our land under his leadership. Ameh Oboni, thank you, my chiefs. I vow to protect our traditions, our people, and the sovereignty of our kingdom. Together, we shall face whatever challenges come our way. The court erupts in cheers and traditional songs of celebration. The shadow of colonial rule, the British Colonial Office. The scene shifts to the British Colonial Office, stark and imposing, with maps of Nigeria and official documents scattered across the desk. The colonial officer is seated, reviewing reports. A messenger enters with a letter. Messenger, sir, a report from the Igala Kingdom. It seems the new Atta, Ameh Oboni, has been defiant in his dealings with our officers. Colonial officer, raising an eyebrow, defiant, you say. These native kings must learn to respect the authority of the British Empire. We shall summon him to Kano to meet with the Queen of England, Her Royal Majesty. He must understand who truly rules this land. The colonial officer pens a letter, sealing it with an air of finality. The defiance Ameh Oboni's decision. Back in the Igala Kingdom, Ameh Oboni sits alone in his palace, deep in thought. The atmosphere is heavy with tension. The message from the colonial masters arrived, demanding that the Atta of Igala bow before their authority. But Ameh Oboni was no ordinary king. He was bound by his oath to the ancestors and the gods of the Igala people. Chief enters, holding the letter from the British. Chief, Your Highness, the British demand your presence in Kano to meet with the Queen of England. They seek your submission to their rule. Ameh Oboni, firmly, submission? I am the Atta, chosen by our ancestors, answerable only to the gods and the spirits of our land. I will not bow to foreign powers. Chief, but Your Highness, they are powerful. They might retaliate. Ameh Oboni, resolutely, I understand the risks. But my people's dignity and the sovereignty of our kingdom are not for sale. I will go to Kano, but I will not submit. Ameh Oboni rises, his decision made. He performs traditional rituals, preparing for the journey. The confrontation with Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen of England, Durbar Kano, northern Nigeria. Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen of England, and his aides, with the emirs and other traditional rulers, are waiting in an imposing office. King Ameh Oboni enters, flanked by his chiefs, with his head held high. Queen Elizabeth II, Atta Ameh Oboni, you have been summoned to acknowledge the authority of the British Crown. Bow before us, and all will be well. A tense silence fills the room as Ameh Oboni stands firm, his eyes locked on Queen Elizabeth II. Ameh Oboni, calmly but defiantly, I bow only to the gods of my ancestors and to the spirits of my people. I cannot and will not bow to any foreign power. Queen Elizabeth II's face hardens. The atmosphere is thick with tension. Queen Elizabeth II, coldly, then you leave us no choice. You will be stripped of your title, and your kingdom will be brought to heel, but here you must remove your cap as other emirs and traditional rulers has done. He insisted that Atta of Igala does not remove his cap for no one, even to the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. King Ameh Oboni was forced to remove his crown, and a swarm of bees came out of his crown. The meeting could no longer hold, and King Ameh Oboni never bows to the pressure of the British Empire. This became a big offense. King Ameh Oboni faces persecution and threat of dethronement. The end of his reign was imminent, says the powerful Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. Ameh Oboni, realizing the gravity of the situation, reaches a decision. He commands his driver to move with his vehicle and move and never look back. After a while close to Abehukolo, the driver realized that King Ameh Oboni was already seated in the vehicle. The driver said Gaba Idu, greetings for Atta. The King Ameh Oboni requested his driver take him to his hometown. Ameh Oboni, with quiet dignity, my spirit will never be broken. The Igala Kingdom will remain sovereign in the hearts of my people. Ameh Oboni, in a final act of defiance, takes his own life before the British Empire could carry out the Dethronement Act. King Ameh Oboni was never dethroned as planned and orchestrated by the British Empire. The aftermath, the Igala Kingdom. His Royal Majesty, King Ameh Oboni is dead. The people are gathered in mourning, lamenting the loss of their king. Ameh Oboni's defiance became a beacon of hope and resistance for the Igala people. His death was not the end, but the beginning of a legacy that would inspire generations. The Atta king Ameh Oboni had fallen, but his spirit lived on, unbowed and unbroken. Traditional dirges play as the people of Igala honor their fallen king. The colonial officer, back in his office, stares out of the window, pondering the consequences of Ameh Oboni's defiance. The legacy, the eternal spirit. The final scene shows the Igala Kingdom years later. A new Atta is being crowned, with the people gathered in celebration. The Spirit of God and Ameh Oboni watches over them, proud and serene. The story of Ameh Oboni, the Atta who defied the British Empire, became a symbol of the resilience and strength of the Igala people. His legacy endures, a testament to the power of tradition, honor, and the unwavering spirit of a king. The new Atta takes the throne, with the people cheering and celebrating their heritage. Long live the Igala Kingdom, long live Nigeria.